Hello team, today's challenge is pocket change, where we're given an array of coins, American coins in this case, because Canada no longer has a penny. If America no longer has a penny, hit me up in those comments and let me know. That could be interesting to know. But we have these coins where we're asked to tally them up and kick out a dollars and cents string, okay? We can do all that right over here. I'm going to start by creating a new function. This is going to be called sum. It's going to take some numbers, so nums, and we're going to return nums.reduce, okay? Inside of here, we get that accumulator and the current value, and we're going to set that up as accumulator plus current value, setting our initial value to 0. Now, interesting fact here, we don't actually need the 0, okay? Because we're passing in numbers, it will take the first value off of our array and make that the initial value, and then it will set current to be item number 2, okay? Index number 1, depending on how you register that. So we get a little bit of a shortcut here, which is kind of cool. Down here, we're going to set this to const total, just like this, and that's going to be equal to sum of all the change divided by 100. Excellent, okay? From here, we can wrap this in parentheses and set it to 2 fixed. Excellent, setting it to 2 decimal places. This will create our string that is, if we needed it, it would be 0 dot whatever, okay? So it's gonna add in that initial 0 for us. If it is greater than that, if it's a dollar something, then it's not, right? It doesn't need to worry about it. But if it needs to add that leading 0, this will do that for us, which is pretty handy, okay? Down here, we use that total, and right out in front of it, we add that dollar sign, okay? Could we use the template literals or something like that? Absolutely, but I mean, it gets it done. So why make a big deal of it, okay? If you wanted to switch it, you absolutely can. Another way, okay? So this gets it done, and it works good. Okay, there's no wrong to it, okay? Something that we could do, if we really wanted to, is we could go const formatter, like this, set that to intl.numberFormat, okay? So the intl, the first argument of that is usually some sort of a locale. We only need to worry about it being some kind of English, okay? So en is enough for us, and then we get our options. And our options are style, which is going to be currency. Be careful with this. This should be a string, okay? So don't forget that part. And of course, what kind of currency? Well, it's going to be USD, okay? I don't know why I'm switching between single quotes and double quotes, but here we are, okay? With this, we can return that, okay? So we return formatter.format, and what do we pass in? Well, we pass in the sum of change, just like we did up here, divided by 100. Excellent. And this also works. Is it fast? Absolutely not. Okay, this is, using this one here is something like well over 3 million ops per second. This one is a fraction of that. I think I had that at, 17,000. Okay, so 3 million ops per second for doing a bit of math versus just 17,000 ops per second for using INTL. I hope that the browser makers are improving INTL, but for now, it's nice to know. It's nice to know that it exists, right? Because once this does get fast, it'll be so much easier, right? We could pass in variables for different currencies, and it would just format the way that we need, whether it's Japanese yen or American dollars or British pounds, right? It would do all of that for us, and it does it all automatically and behind the scenes. This is it, okay? We have a nice, standard, simple solution, right? Nothing too fancy there. Learned a little bit of something in terms of the initial value for the reduce, right? It takes that first item, shoves it right in there. Pretty good like that. And then down here, we also explored the INTL formatter, okay? Specifically for number formatting, which allows us to format on currency. Which one did you like? Did you find a different solution that you want to share? Hit me up in those comments, okay? I do love seeing those, so keep those coming. But until then, this has been, what are we calling it? Pocket Change. That's a challenge name. This has been Pocket Change, and I will see you tomorrow.